Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed World Gaming channel and Total War Pharaoh, the Ramsses campaign. And today, during the hour-long episode, because it is the weekend, it is quite a relaxing day. I mean, look at this. Even Tosseret has returned back to farm life after the war. She's raising some geese or whatnot. But today we're going to have some fun by fixing two problems and building a bunch of monuments. So what are the problems? Well, first of all, up here to the north. During the break, I've realized that the city of Jerusalem and these guys are not actually invaders, at least not in the sense of the sea people or nomadic tribes. They are actually this faction up here, which is very annoying. If I would have known that, somehow I didn't pay attention when they declared war to me. I just figured out that they're invaders and that's pretty much it. But apparently not. So what are we going to do is that we're going to take out this army here. We're going to recolonize the village of Jerusalem in order to protect ourselves from other people doing the same thing. And then we're going to be marching towards Gubla and take it over. I would have considered raising the city, but because it has an impact on the civilization state, and it is a pillar of civilization, we are going to take it over and build it up, which helps us with the second problem that we have. Invaders. Invaders, as we have expanded, they have become more and more troublesome, especially a lot of them which come from Libya. It seems like armies are constantly invading. It's not exactly like the ones that we have from the sea, where they have a few waves and they bring in the next wave and so on and so forth. It seems like they're constantly spawning in. And so I have to figure out a way in which we could slow them down or try to increase the movement of these armies which protect us. I'll try to think of different ways and we'll look around and see what we can do. And finally, we have a few monuments to build. We're working already on the Black Obelisk, we're working on the Great Pyramid. We are demolishing this outpost here, this way station, in order to bring in the mortuary. And that's pretty much it. So, first things first, we're gonna take this army here, and we're gonna march, or we're gonna sail towards this invader. Over on this side, I guess I could go to level 3 in presence, so that I can remove the desert fighters and bring in the Shield of Magi, which gives us... Although, do we have Magi units? We have only a bunch of archers which are Magi. Okay, I guess this does not work then. We'll stay with desert fighters, with the sandwalkers for now. You are in forced march. I could use this ability to make sure that we're taking him out. It almost seems like a waste, but let us do it.
Kill them all.
The reason why is because they're definitely not going to attack us. What they will do is that they will try to sack some of our nearby regions or raise some of our outposts, and I don't want them around anymore. At this point, I will take the resources.
I have no need of them.
Yeah, and in this situation, I am going to quickly march towards the city in order to recolonize it. Let's get you some increased replenishments. By the fact that we're going to the north, I might actually start a conflict around this area as well. I think I want the city of Damascus just because it's another pillar of civilization. Ugarit might also be valuable, but we shall see. I will need definitely another army to be placed here. For that we will need even more resources. There's no other army to be moved around. Over on this side, you are taking care of him. You, I believe you are not at war with this faction and you cannot take care of it, right? Yes. And I can't ask you to join the war either. Yeah, only Byblos, so we cannot ask them to join us in attacking these invaders. With this in mind, I am thinking of bringing in a brand new army. and quickly, because these guys will be super annoying. So I will go here, will be recruiting. Doesn't really matter whom
Proud
I'm
son of
bringing.
Egypt.
And I'm not gonna recruit them during this turn because it will be a turn of upkeep, but I believe I'm going to bring in a bunch of these elite units for now. That sounds right to me. Cool.
Wisdom in all things.
Let's take a look at some of our cities. What do we want to boost going forward? Probably a lot more food. Let's take a look at some of these pillars of civilization and see what we can do. We're waiting here to go to the next level. We are already bringing in more workers. Takes quite a while to grow this. Let's see, do we have anything else? This is +3, that would be a +7. I can give them an idle workforce here, so we can bring the Pillar of Civilization to the next level in Abjedu. We don't have any more workers to build anything else. Over on this side, could I get more food buildings? Yes, I could bring a fishery in. We could wait to get the summer festival grounds as well. What is this? The Royal Tax Collector. A victory point, 30% more resources in the region. 100 gold per turn, 4 influence and 3 legitimacy. Okay, good to know. So for now, let's just bring in the fishery. And I have to plan this out. Let's say I'll put a Royal Tax Collector. That's 1 slot. I bring in the Summer Festival grounds, those are 2 slots. Finally, I could bring in either a temple. I will need some defenses, so let's say throw in City Guard Compound. Okay, that's free. And then I demolish this one, the Healing Hole. Yeah, and that will occupy the last one. Okay, good to know. Here we've gained, during the last battle, we've gained this one, the Libu Tracker. The Libu, a Berber people from the North Plains of Sahara, are among the finest trail finders found anywhere. However well your enemy knows the terrain, however well hidden they consider themselves to be, a Libu Tracker in your service will locate them and report it back to you without revealing their presence. Movement on land minus 10% for enemy armies in the region. And so we could go to this army,
For the gods.
and we can replace this one. What do we want? XP per turn is important, but I feel like line of sight for this faction could also be very important. For this army, not for this faction. So we're gonna give him the Libu Tracker, rather than letting someone else have it. Because this will help us with our problem. Can I give you anything else that would increase your movement or anything? No, just a lot of workers. Well, that's about it. As far as buildings go, could we throw anything in that would reduce enemy movement? I doubt it. I don't remember seeing anything that would do that. So this is happiness, influence. Movement on land increased for us. And this is not a bad idea. I mean, if we give our own armies up to 30%, if we have high influence, and we do, up to 30% extra movement, then we can catch them easier. Then we have the Grand Bazaar here, which gives us 10 income to all resources. I mean, it seems interesting, but it's not that useful. I guess it's very useful early on if you think about it. This is extra ranks, morale. Yeah, we don't have anything else. These are extra resources. None of them provide us with the movement that we need. And that's all. Well, for the moment, let's upgrade this as well. Get a bit more stone. As far as gods go, I don't think we can change them. I think once picked, it doesn't seem like we can do anything else to change it. We can change who is worshipping, but we've already chosen our god. Because I was looking around in between episodes and I saw Horus. If we had a shrine built in the area, in the region, enemies would get minus 40% to movement on land. So that is pretty good to protect ourselves. When we're praying, we're getting 36% extra movement on land. All in all, this would be great. And I'm not sure, this is at level 1? It doesn't stay here. Either way, I think this would have been really good, but we cannot change gods at this point. So, what else do we need to do? There's some court actions which have failed, we don't really care for it. Unassign skill points to this guy.
My name will be legend.
Let's get the extra movement here. I guess I could provide you with an extra ancillary. I've removed the Libya tracker there, but we don't have any other. Or? Yeah, we don't have any other for now. Let's take a look at our food next. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go descending. Not a whole lot more that we can build. Do I want more movement in Mennefer? Could be a thing. But I don't really need it. I don't need the construction cost reduction anymore either. Guess I will build this first and we will demolish that next. Over on this side, there's nothing really that I want to build. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it for this turn. Let's end it. Let's see what happens. Tosseret wants a trading agreement. We will give her wood. She will give us a lot of stone. We'll accept it. And now let's see them. Yeah, look at that. That is so annoying on so many levels. So, Ramsses.
Destiny calls me, and I am compelled to answer.
Ramsses, you are quite far away. First of all, I would like you to get reduced upkeep. Good. This will put us in a better situation economically. And look how far we can make it. We're going to sail along the Nile.
Proud son of Egypt. I will carve out a legacy.
I don't want you to stay here. We'll bring you at least in Masset. And we shall see what we do with you afterwards.
I serve Egypt.
Okay, we are in range of this faction, of this invader. And what do we have to fight with? Okay, very interesting. So they've brought in, at this point, they're bringing in stronger and stronger troops. We might have to reconfigure our armies. Because this is quite dangerous. What do we have? Aegean Panoply Spearman, resistant to flanking, frontline, armored and shielded, heavy unit. This is a Raider, armor piercing. Everybody's armor piercing is good at some of these units don't even have armor. So can we compare it? Can I somehow do... No, unfortunately I cannot compare it from here. But either way, let's throw ourselves in the fight. We have a bunch of axes, which should do decently well. I feel like we're going to be sacrificing these clubmen. First of all, we're gonna charge at them just to make sure that their charge is not efficient. Then we're going to bring in the axes to support. And finally, we will use our two-handed axes, the Habiru Raiders, to flank them and somehow take care of them like that. We're going to use our archer. We're going to use our chariots. We have our leader here with so many chariots. Fortunately, they're still on the light side, as you can see, unlike these ones. Okay. So we'll take the chariots over here.
Warriors of Canaan!
As I will take them forward like this, as we can see where they have deployed. We're gonna take these clubmen like this. We'll put the axes behind them. We're gonna have the archers over here. And the Habiru Raiders will...
show them the might of Egypt!
I think I'm going to add them in the forest here, just so I can bring them around. We'll put them here. We're gonna engage with the army up here.
Sons of Egypt! Quick march! Onwards!
You know what would have been even cooler, given that we've attacked them at sea, if we would have seen the raider ships
I
here.
can barely move!
I think that would have been a nice detail there.
I never miss!
Okay, let's bring the chariots around as well. We don't have a good way to go through there.
With me!
Let's walk them and not get tired, because that would be very bad for us. They're playing super defensively. What is the range? It's very unfortunate they don't seem to be baited just yet.
Onwards!
I can't really put an archer, can I? No, I think that will be very difficult to put an archer here. Yeah, no, it's not allowing us.
Sons of Egypt! On the march!
They're putting in a nice defensive line. At this point, these archers are
Archers!
currently can reach us.
Let fly! Marksmen! Let fly!
Now, let's see, flanks, whatever. We're gonna try to skirmish with them. At least they are baiting, nicely baited.
On for Egypt! A shooting contest!
Fight for your brothers!
Fight for Pharaoh! Blacken the sky! Arrows
Get a bring you here.
Fear nothing!
And this is not working. Not even close to where I wanted it to be.
Move, warriors!
I believe he feels, it's either he doesn't feel it friendly, yeah, I don't know. He's wasting our axes now.
Warriors of Canaan!
Send them to more!
So we're gonna have to go forward.
We will not falter! Die!
Quickly support the rest of them.
Wipe them out! me! On the move!
You will suffer!
Yeah,
Never back
okay.
down!
Very interesting.
Shoot them down!
I have to pay attention to what I do here in the future.
Die! Warriors of Canaan! This way, brothers! Axe
As it
warriors!
seems, it's not as easy as one might think.
Destiny calls! Move out!
Let's quickly charge into the back
I
of
will be
these swords.
remembered!
With you, we're going to go through here.
March! Move, warriors!
Nice. Let's surround
You
them.
will suffer! Onward!
Okay. Time to bring our Habiru Raiders
Hack them down!
in the fight as well. Let's see. Archers, archers, archers. I want you to be focused
Infantry moving!
maybe on the general there,
Get out of there!
or no.
I fear nothing!
Let's try to focus on this side.
You will suffer! To slaughter!
Watch out for the archers!
Our
I
general
can achieve
has
anything.
died in the process.
In pursuit of glory! As commanded!
What a wreck.
Without hesitation!
Well, that was bad luck in many ways.
Fastest
Or
in
bad
Canaan!
planning.
In short order! Arrows away!
Our axes are holding the line.
For my legacy!
The rest of our troops are
For
not,
our
of course.
glorious empire!
Let's see, I'm trying to move forward now towards the next raiders.
Axe warriors!
Here.
Devastate them!
Brothers! How could you die?
You know defeat!
No more of this!
I can achieve anything! Destroy them!
Yeah, this is starting to make me...
Fall back!
This is starting to make me change my plan. I felt so secure with everything that I've had.
After me, brothers! They will bleed! Shoot them down!
Fight for you, brothers!
Chariots!
I was so secure that these armies, these invaders are not that dangerous, they're not bringing any kind of challenge. I mean, as they're more annoying than anything, but apparently some of these actually have strength to them.
To slaughter! Fastest in Canaan!
Die!
Chariots, get going!
And we'll charge his general here.
Born to do battle!
I mean, at the end of the day, other than the fact that we have lost our general
Destroy them!
in that weird charge somehow, maybe from archers or something else,
Meet
I
your
think
death!
we've done decent. We haven't really lost any troops. Come on, let's take out the general. I don't really want him to be around anymore. He has only one more troop there. Yeah, only the general. Come on, take him out. There it is. A general for a general. Yeah, at this point, look at this. Most of our armies is fine. I mean, they broke from morale, even though they had decent veterancy.
I will regain my strength!
The invaders are still around.
Our course is set!
Who are we bringing in? That doesn't matter too much. Let's bring someone with some extra movement.
My name will be legend!
It's super annoying. It was not enough to take him out.
Egypt calls you to serve!
Now let's take a look here at the general and let's give him some of these ancillaries wherever we can. A bracing shield, sure. I guess I'm not gonna give him a chariot anymore. I don't know how to play with them, unless I get a heavy chariot at some point. We'll throw in an axe. Aura size, sure. And with the rest of them, it's not really that important. Maybe workforce growth. We'll take that for now. Let's take a look at the other armies.
Proud son of Egypt.
With you, you are hunting this guy down. He has
Ready to move
strategically
out,
destroyed the outpost. You can see that.
I go where I
This
must.
is a fort, so we're not getting replenished movement. He hasn't attacked the fort.
On my
Oh,
way.
He is not sitting still. He has attacked our waypoint. Our way stations here. What do we have? Food. Extra food. This is Manifesto. This is a military outpost. I don't really care then for the extra resources. And we are going to throw in one of these way stations. Yeah, he's destroying some of our points here, which make them harder to be followed. And if that is the case, if that's how the AI is programmed, I'll say that it is pretty smart. Good. Let's now go to our next armies.
My name will be legend.
Okay, he has not ran away. He's running away now, but we'll be able to catch him.
On my lead.
If there's
Strike
something that
through.
I've learned is that we should not leave this army in a city. Because the invaders won't generally attack a city.
Egypt
And
will
we need
remember
to be
this
in
victory.
range of all of them in order to protect our
Warrior
borders. So I'm
of
thinking
Egypt.
of leaving the army. Let's see, where can we leave it?
Fate guides me.
Like this.
Time to rest.
We're gonna give these armies some extra movement. That's something that we will be focused on. For
Proud
you,
son of Egypt. Always prepared.
there's not much we can do here. We're just getting
Destroy
closer
them.
to that city. Yeah, we're going to establish this and then we're going to go to the north.
Proud son of Egypt.
You... I don't need you to stay here. I mean, if I leave one army behind, it's good
Proud
enough.
son of Egypt.
I am thinking that maybe I should just attack a nearby faction. There's stone here, there's food. And this village is part of our faction.
All will remember me.
They also had, didn't they? I feel like I seen one of their armies,
My name will be legend.
but maybe not. So I'm just gonna get closer here.
All will remember me.
Okay. There is this army. Do they have any allies?
buzz around here like a mosquito,
I know I said I'm
Ramsses?
gonna close wars, but I'm also going to open a few. Just for the sake of it. Mostly because I want the extra stone. I want the temple up here. This is not the highest ranking army that we have. We're not gonna call in allies,
Death to the tribesmen.
but someone did join us. Okay, this is going to be easy. This is not something that we need to fight.
Triumph.
We'll
There is no
be
sweeter taste.
taking replenishments.
I always prosper. I will prove
And
myself.
then we'll take the temple. Let's see, Ramesses.
Just give me an excuse.
Can we vassalize anyone? Let's go to diplomacy and let's just quickly see.
I will unite my people.
Non-aggression, there are a few factions who would like a non-aggression. It wouldn't give us military
Born
access.
to do battle.
And nobody
I
is really
stand,
open to
son of the sun.
vassalization.
I fight for
Well,
my
Dakla
brothers.
is. Is there anything that we would want from this region? Let's quickly take a look. They have the city of Mut. There's another stone deposit here which we could take over. Probably hasn't been exploited yet. Like more than anything, vassalization would help us stabilize the region for a while.
Why have you come here? To die.
Yeah, let's go like this. Let's see, what would they want if... Balance deal, it doesn't tell us anything. If we are to give away... Let's say that we offer 100 stone. Or it's not stone, it's wood that they're interested in. 500. Okay, we don't need to give them 500. 280.
I will lead you now.
There we go. So we've gained at least another vassal for now. They should be helpful. For you, we're gonna increase fortitude.
Fate beckons.
Yeah. They've attacked our monument here. We have some defenders, but I don't think it's going to be enough. No.
Myself.
Even though we have a few good quality troops, they have the numbers, and these Libudets swords... I mean, these are light troops, but they're not weak troops. So I am thinking, let's bring in some of these Egyptian units. How much would it cost to recruit them? 8,000 food. A lot, but we're okay with that. 1,000 wood, we're okay with that. 2,600 bronze. That is a bit more expensive. And 1,800 gold. I mean, it is a cost.
Only the best will stand
But we're gonna
me.
take it for now. And we're gonna launch this attack. He's running away. That is a problem.
Flee, tribesman.
Okay. An interesting battle. We have high quality troops. We have the Pharaoh's guards, but nothing more than that. And so I'm curious to see how does this battle function. Can we do it? The auto-resolve could, but can we? Not the best weather, I would say, for us. I will put in front. We'll put the spears in front like this, and we'll leave to the side the Kopesh warriors. For the chariots, we will be going around and we're going to raid, try to do damage to them. We're gonna have the archers over here, and to the side we're gonna have some of these axes, hopefully breaking them quite quickly. Let's just quickly take a look at these troops. I mean, they look pretty cool. I have to remember that the general does not have any kind of armor, so we'll have to keep him out of
We don't have enough slingers.
range. Good. Start the battle. Let's take our chariots around.
Chariots! Chariots, move out! These men are petty raiders and nothing more! Chariots into position!
So just as I thought, yeah, I will try to respond to the chariots coming in.
Axe warriors!
Which gives us an opportunity.
Swordsmen! Shoot them down! Spears!
Let's go on the attack. You fire on these liberators, these 200 warriors. Going forward. Good. Let's run them around.
Infantry moving!
Their troops are being distracted for now, so we're going to take the opportunity. Good. Archers, go here. Chariots, yep, keep going forward.
Charioteers, go! Chariots, move out! Chariots into position!
Good. Archers, let's fire upon these. Oof. Oh, you keep going forward. Keep going forward. Don't stay still. Okay, we're destroying them with... These troops are high quality.
Marksmen, left flank!
General, don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. They really need to be making some improvement on this engine because it's annoying how they get stuck in armies from the back, and that's creating problems for us. Let's see chariots.
Fire! Close and brutal!
Let's go on a bit of a rampage here with the chariots, just trying to run through them.
Chariots forward!
Spill their blood!
Ride onwards!
Okay, we're gonna do a charge there in the back. No, you stay on these archers. You stay on the archers. You destroy them here.
Chariots! Strike through!
Nice, we've been slightly disruptive here. We'll take them out of melee combat and make sure that we're doing some range work. You stay on them there.
Never back down!
Good. Let's start firing upon the next troops. You are free, so let's get you engaged here. As you can see, even these light warriors, they've held their ground quite nicely.
God save us! Chariots into position! Never back down! Black in the
Let's
sky!
fire upon these liberators here. As they have no shields, they should be breaking very quickly. Hey, all is well there. Let's focus on his general.
Loose! Chariots forward! Ride onwards!
Good, these guys are done, so we can turn around our troops. You go and follow them there. Let's bring you around and try to take care of this general.
On the march!
Archers, let's focus you on that guy. At this moment, we'll just keep our general out of combat.
Marching on! Destroy them!
You now focus, I guess you can focus on these.
Charioteers, go!
Marksman!
Shoot them down! Chariots, move out!
To bloodshed!
So far so good. We're about to take down their general.
Strength is power!
These axes are still running after those archers.
Archers loose!
Let's get our general out of the way as well, as these spears are relentlessly running after our chariots.
Fire!
And that's it.
Fire!
They broke as soon as their general broke as well. And I believe this is their second retreat, so the raiders should be out of the way. It was an expensive endeavor, but it doesn't matter too much. At the end of the day, the damage that would have been caused by time-wise, right? Because they're constantly raiding our outposts and things like that.
of Egypt is worth any cost. I have the
That would
gods'
have been
favor.
worse than
Get
bringing
going.
in a new army. So right now
My name will be legend.
we have another army incoming.
Proud son
Maybe
of
Tossuret will help us here.
Wisdom
That
in
would
all
be
things.
lovely. I wouldn't
Destiny
put my
calls
hopes
me, and I am compelled to answer.
in her and the fact that she's going to help
Proud
us or
son
help
of
herself
Egypt.
there, but who knows? Maybe we're not that far off. Okay, we're losing a lot of food per turn now. Building the next level in Perwajet sounds like a good idea. Getting another 10% food would be lovely. We're still waiting to establish a colony. I think everything else is fine. We don't have any more stone. And even though this
Proud
army
son
is
of Egypt.
impressive and useful and all that, yeah, it's using half of
Called
our
by
resources,
fate.
so that is not good. We're gonna do this, and that's it. Good. Well, Spire barters, court action. Is there
The
anything
divine
here that we
Pharaoh
want
of
to
Egypt
do?
bids you welcome
We can get
to
some
royal
Kushite
court.
mercenaries, but that is about it. The treasurer position has been liberated now that our general has passed away. And is there anything else? Not really. He's asking us to equip him with some ancillaries. There's not a whole lot that I want. Let's say -2 to workforce and -15% to the cost of outpost, maybe. Don't know how useful that will be, but we'll leave it as it is. Okay, Tossuret is helping us, but it's not helping us with the army that I wanted her to help us with. But we'll accept it.
I reap divine
Go
blessings.
towards that 30 stack. Would have been awesome if she would have attacked that one. Let's see where this guy goes. Yeah, look at this. There are a lot of factions here, which I am not sure what their goal is, but it doesn't seem too good. Or just they're trying to move in to colonize. We might be getting attacked here soon. I don't know if we seem weak or we seem like it's a great opportunity for them to do this. Okay. Courtesy gifts units. Okay, so we got from our vassal a few units that we could
Divine
recruit.
ruler.
With Ramsses, let's see. With Ramsses, we're going to fast forward you to
Land ahead.
Mennefer.
Proud son of Egypt.
You will sit
Back to
here.
civilization.
I fear nothing.
This army. Okay, we're still
must
not in
keep
range of this
focus.
guy.
Ready to move out, men. Forging ahead.
I say that I am not really afraid of an ambush here with
I
against
am
that
the
army.
might of Egypt. My name will be legend
You stay there
for the empire.
with this army here. Okay, look at that.
Glorious combat.
So we've arrived just in time. One turn away and either one of these would have colonized it. Allow constructing buildings directly to up to level 2 in all settlements in a province. I don't think we need to do it. Although I don't know exactly how to use
All
that
will
ability.
remember me. At full sail.
Okay, we'll go here and I'll try to sit in the village of Sai. Yeah, we have only 10 defenses here. I feel like it's a
I will not be
prime
shackled.
target for these guys.
All for Egypt!
So by
I
doing
will retire
this,
to my
it
quarters.
should at least delay the
I
attack.
am unmatched.
Yeah,
I make
Okay.
my own adventures.
we've handled that.
My name will be legend.
Yeah, we're going here. We have our ally with us.
through.
It's not really that much of a battle.
I am unmatched. I am capable of anything.
Good. We have this entire region to ourselves, which is awesome.
My right to rule is indisputable.
At this point, we can bring in some happiness. Right, we're trying to stabilize the region. Happiness, we could throw in some influence as well if we get this monument. That would be quite awesome, actually. Maybe even reduction in costs would be helpful. Let's see. We can also start construction of the mortuary temple. What would we need here? A stone mine in this region. But I believe it belongs to Tosseret. Tosseret, you don't
Knowledge
really
is
like
power.
us. What would you say?
I will carve out
Not
a
about
legacy.
confederation.
Tausret, I expect nothing, but I'm sure you'll still manage to disappoint.
But what would you say about trading some land? For example, you give us Kati, right? Let me double check it, make sure that we're picking the right one. So yes, Kati.
You must be a fool to think I will listen to you.
You give us Kati, and we give you Wehat Menet. Would she accept that? No, we have just a few regions here. Mawa, we want all of these. Ba, Abjadu. Only something from here. Yeah, no, not even close. Yeah, I guess the mortuary we will have to construct it with full resources, which is going to take us some time.
Loyal and strong.
I will keep you here. You never know when
I
I
will
need you
carve out
again.
a legacy.
And we're gonna keep some of the resources. Anything else going on in court? I don't see anything. Commandments available. Okay, what do we want here? Don't care about happiness, we want food. We'll get the maximum amount of food and the turn. That's it. Okay, we have invaders from the sea.
Peace is a delicate balance. But when brothers turn against each other...
Okay, so there's a new civil war up in the north. Okay. I so hate that guy. So hate it. Eastern Upper Egypt gets plague. Oof. Yeah, a lot of our territories too. Meaning that we're losing a lot of workforce. Conquer a nearby region with a landmark monument. I think we've already done that. Maintain a bunch of units and get a victory point. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, this will definitely need some balancing out. That's on the feedback list.
Vessel of the divine,
Ramsses,
ever ready.
I
Take
want you
them
to go
down.
after this raider before they go. I don't know how far they want to go, but
Fate favors me.
they're becoming super annoying at this point. Yeah. And with Ramsses, we don't really need to fight this battle. I mean, he has good troops. And he's a great
I
general.
was
So
fated to
in
win.
this situation, there's no really any reason why I would want to fight this. We'll take the resources.
Tell all of my victory, Pharaoh of Egypt.
We'll establish you in Mennefer for now. With this army,
My blade
we're
is
gonna move
keen.
it out, and yeah, we're going to bring him to
Warrior of
Peramun.
Egypt.
A raider does not bow.
Ready yourselves, men.
I am going to bring this army over here because
Hold
raiders
your
are in
tongue,
range.
or lose it.
Let's go to the next level. Could they make it?
My
No, I guess they
talismans
couldn't
protect me
really
from
make
evil.
it too far. We'll get the food.
None can question my might.
Yeah, we'll have 2 food buildings, and then I will throw in this guard tower to make sure that we are keeping it safe. We'll raise the influence because we need it.
Legacy is everything.
You sit still.
Ever dutiful.
I guess you keep going.
No distractions. Open the gate.
No, that's just the city, can't do much here. For this region, I guess I'll put a lookout post. More bronze, we could bring in more bronze. But we don't need it, really need it, at least not as much as food.
Gaze in awe, for my
Plots.
court is the envy of the
Okay,
world.
let's see what are the plots. 0%, 0%,
Such
right.
civilized actions for a civilized land.
Always ready. For glory.
This guy right here will be getting level 5 over here on Fortitude. And we are going to be
I will
besieging
prove
this
myself.
region. He has another 12 stack. No, this is
Hem them
someone
in.
else. Okay, how many? What are all of these? So
Soon
I'm
they will
guessing
starve.
one is the fort.
I will break one of your bones for every lie you tell.
I'm not sure exactly why we are at war with EU. He wants a lot of resources for a peace deal.
You will know defeat.
I am not sure we would be able to
Glorious
handle a
combat.
fight here. These swords are strong, we know about them. These are not as strong, but we don't have the heaviest of troops here, and these once again are strong. As far as ranged troops go, they do have quite a few. I feel decently
Don't let
confident,
up.
but we will have to see. I might just retreat from that fight and try
Ready
to
for battle.
ambush his leader or something. Turns, 3 turns. What do we need to build here? So for you, the Stonecarvers district. Let's bring that in because we can. Right, we've got this and we're done. And over here, or for the other monument, for the obelisk, What do we need? We needed the Royal Goldsmith, so the building at level... Nubian rebels. Was this region so unhappy that it needed rebels? Or did they spawn from somewhere else? Either way, let's go to the next level of Royal Goldsmith here.
My
You-
blade is keen. Fear me.
And you need to arrive here and
Bring
make sure that
Nubia
we're
to
taking
heel.
care of the rebels. Let's take a look at cities, and let's say happiness is ascending actually. Let's go with ascending. North Sinai, you are good. This region is good. Yeah, I feel like every region is good.
I am unmatched.
Yeah, I don't think Rance will carry us in this
Retreat,
battle. This
men!
might be a bit more dangerous than I would want it to be. I'll try to go in an ambush stance somewhere. See if I can bait them in. Or, no, well, there is a nearby army which is a bit annoying. And they are attacking one of our... It has no defenders. Super annoying. Okay, let's see.
Vessel of the divine.
You,
For Egypt.
we cannot reach him. Let's see if I can recover my movement here. And
Destroy
do
them.
this. Yeah, we're going to repair all of these. We should start thinking about throwing in some defenses as well. Maybe in this area also. I haven't thought about defenses
Born to lead.
because we really didn't need them. But the
Kill them
plans
all.
have changed. Okay, anything that I care for here? Well, I saw his archers and I was impressed, but other than that I don't see anything that would consider it an interesting battle. At least not with this army.
Another challenge overcome.
Take the resources,
Let them
as
run.
replenishment will be totally fine here
I
in these
will carve
regions.
out a legacy.
I will start giving my troops a lot more movement.
Every threat will
Maybe
be
that is the balance. Give your troops extra movement
fight for
and you
Egypt.
won't really have a problem with them.
Fate beckons. No
He
distractions.
has attacked us here.
All will remember me. Destroy them.
But yeah, this shouldn't represent much of a problem for us.
We have proven our strength. For the Empire.
If I go in the water, do we get enough
Roll,
replenishments?
men.
Yes. Well, on most
My
troops,
name
except for the
will
chariots.
ring through the
I guess I'll
ages.
keep the chariots in for a turn. If I go on force
In the
march, could I
name
make
of
it to
duty.
Ashkelon? Yes.
I
We're
will
gonna go
retire to
here,
my quarters.
because I believe replenishments
Ready
should be a
for
lot
battle.
better.
Legacy is
Close.
everything.
And then we're gonna go to Gubla.
Pharaoh Ramesses.
Well, that's about it on that side. Over here... In Mennefer, we don't need a whole lot. We're gonna put an Egyptian lookout post, or we could throw in one of these. What would our army need? Melee defense on recruitment +3? Recruitment rank for melee infantry +2 for Shrine of Ra? Sure. That sounds like a great idea for a military center.
All will remember me.
You 40% chance, 40% chance. Okay, so what I am thinking is actually
Bad
going
idea.
this way. And we're gonna attack the
battle!
fort. And I believe that that is the best
Whole
way
world
forward.
knows my worth.
With you, I am going to rush this. Just so we have better defenses. We have 7 troops which are replenishing, plus the fort. So no matter how this 8-stack army is attacking us, I think
All
we
will
should be
remember
fine.
me. Always ready.
You, I would really like you to get some reduced upkeep.
I will carve out a legacy.
These outposts have become very important. And I like that. I like the balance.
Bolster the
that we have.
garrison.
However, there's also a lot of work to be done. Okay, well, I go here. I never really cared for the healer. So let's reduce the turn. We're going to do an enter now. And we're gonna see where we're at with the monuments in their first phase. And then we'll call it a day. And we'll return tomorrow to keep going. This took a lot longer than I thought it would. It's like trying to fix all of these problems. Okay, we've been attacked here. This is an interesting battle. Then we'll leave it for tomorrow. We're gonna return tomorrow. We're gonna start with this battle, and then we're going to continue building our monuments. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. It's an interesting one. It's, as I said, it is a lot more difficult to fix the problems later on, especially. I mean, if we would have had in mind the invaders and everything else from the beginning, then things would have ran a lot better. But given the current situation, well, we've done our best. Either way, this is all. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you tomorrow. Till then, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.